I'm in gorgeous North Wales in Capel Curig. It's just down the road from Battysecoed, or Betsycoed if you're British, English. I'm going to climb up Moel Siabod today, or at least attempt to, and it's kind of that direction. Can't really see it through the trees yet, but hopefully it'll be a lovely day. I know it's quite foggy at the top, so I'm not sure how much I'll be able to see, but you're supposed to be able to see Snowdon really clearly from there. So I'm about to set off. It's 5.5 miles. I'll let you know how I get on. I can see the top of the mountain ahead of us. I've only just started, but it's a really steep ascent. As you can hear my breath, I'm not running, I'm just walking uphill. But yeah, in the distance, hopefully you can see that's where I'm going. Very pretty. Just stop and turn around. Look how gorgeous that is. Love this part of the world. So pretty. Onwards. Gorgeous lake, so pretty. Gorgeous lake. Just stopped for a water break. Still going up and up. Good thing is there's lots of other people on this track, so makes me feel more happy. Just in my first bit of snow. I think it's probably going to get snowier as I go up. I've got it up close. Sorry you've got to see my mug like this, but I really want you to hear what I'm saying. We're 2.5 miles in, 50 minutes has passed. I'm at the point where I always get to where I'm like, oh, is this a good idea? It's getting cold, it's getting windy, it's getting higher up. Is it going to be safe? I don't know what's going to be up there. You know, is it the right decision to come out here? And all that jazz. I've just got to, you know, keep plodding on and see where I get to. It's quite daunting still. There are these massive mountains up there. I don't know exactly where I'm headed to. But very daunting. It's obviously there, but I'll see how far I get. Hopefully I'll make it to the top, and all my fears will be for no reason. Look at this gorgeous lake. I've come across a third lake, really pretty. Still haven't done much running yet, although this bit looks a bit downhill, because it's just been steady up all the time. And also the slate is really hard to run on because it's so slippery, so I don't know if I need to think about different running shoes. Oh, foot just went in there, look. There you go. Let's see how we get on with this next bit. It's actually really peaceful in this bit here. We're obviously protected from the wind. There's that lake. So it's really quite nice, a bit boggy though. I've gone in a few times. But yeah, still plodding forwards. Look, more of this. How am I going to get across this without going in? Well, I've already been in, so you know, what does it matter anymore? Oh, no, that is. Look at that. There's literally me in. Oh well. Sometimes you take a gamble and it doesn't pay off. Oh well. Sheepy sheeps. Lead the way, sheeps. Coming to get you. Right, it's getting a bit scrambly now, so I've put my sealskin gloves on. I don't want to get cold hands, because that would make me miserable. So yeah, we're starting to turn up into the mountain now, which is good. Looks good so far. Hopefully it's a scrambling level that I can do safely. Still some really good views, sort of. Finally see the top. This has been a well-earned journey, not like effort-wise, but mental-wise for me, because okay, let's not down this last bit. I get the fear really easily. I mean, look at this. There's like snow, rocks, grass, and I'm terrified of slipping. There's not any edges near us at the moment, but there have been some quite close, and I just I've not panicked or anything, but my fear levels go up, and I'm like, is this safe? Should I turn back? And all I can think about is not quitting, not going back the way I came, because you know, I really want to do my mission. And I keep for some reason thinking about Faye Kelly, MemQ HQ, because she's done these wild camping things by herself, and I think, well, that's so amazing to go off and do something like that by yourself. And you know, that's one of the reasons why I got this idea. There's the top there, and I think I can't turn back now because I'm so close, and you know, just because I got scared on one little ridge bit, and I just sort of sit there for a bit, think about what I'm going to do. I can't go around this way, I don't like it this way, I know. I'll go back a bit and I'll try a different route. So I did that. You sit down, and more often than not, as soon as you turn a tiny little corner, you can see a path that you couldn't see before, and you know, eventually I made it up on my bum a lot, you know, refusing to slip. I don't want to slip, but here we are. I've just made it to the top of Moel Siabod, and that was, as I said, well earned, really. Really challenging mentally for me. Obviously now I've got to get down again. It's windy this side. There's the marker. Now I've got to get down again, so that'll be interesting. See what it's like going down this way. I'll be probably on my bum again, but yeah, I'm at the top. I made it to the top. Now 1 hour 53 is gone. 3 miles 75. It's not following me, which is good. And I'm really looking forward to getting view. So snowy. So far it's nice, sort of steady and flat and stuff. So going down at the moment it's not too bad, but I'm still really high up, so I don't know what the route's going to be like when we get a bit lower. It's still so pretty. Like, can't see anything because it's so misty. All the snow is really pretty. Love it. There's my map on my watch. Going the right way, yay! So far going down, it's been a lot of sideways like this, lots of craggy stuff, which is annoying. I kind of just want to go down, but it's making me go sideways. So yeah, it's annoying, but I'm sticking to the watch because I don't want to go down if life isn't away. I just swore, I was so concentrating on looking down, and then I looked up and saw this big fuck off mountain over the top of the fog. It just scared me. But it's so beautiful, right? I'm guessing that might be Snowdon because supposedly you've got really clear views of Snowdon from the top, so that must be it. I'll figure it out when I get back. But yeah, it's pretty. Gosh, pretty and scary. Let's keep going. Taking it cautious. I don't know if there's like a drastic edge suddenly appearing anywhere. This is nice. First bit of proper running I've been able to do. car now. Just finished my run. Watch says 6 miles, 0.75. Time 3 hours 17. Must say it was a lot harder than Kinder Scout, but I kind of knew that would be the case anyway, because it's like Kinder Scout's 2/3 the size of this mountain. But it wasn't as I said before, it wasn't the effort, it was the mental game for me. So there was a lot of kind of scrambling over rocks and things, and for me, I mean, when it's wet and the conditions aren't great, I just start to worry and stuff like that. So I managed to overcome that, so I feel really proud that I did that. I did a crib gok pretty much the whole way round. Queenie will know what that means. Basically means I was on my bum and my hands and knees for quite a lot of it, especially coming down, and going up. But without the quite as fear of death as crib gok, because crib gok there's like sheer drops either side. This one was like you've got to be careful, but at least there isn't like a sheer drop. Originally I was going to do Helvellyn this weekend, but supposedly there's a ridge, I can't remember what the ridge is called off the top of my head. There's a ridge that I was going to go along, and it's quite exposed, and because it's February, I wasn't sure what the weather would be like. I mean, I did check the weather for the Lake District and the Peak District and Snowdonia, and Snowdonia was the best one out of all of them, so that's why I picked this mountain, and I will go and do Helvellyn another month. Ideally when it's like summer and not as bad conditions, but we all know it could just turn awful in July, so who knows when I'll do that next. Yeah, I don't know which mountain I'm going to do in March yet, but it's still, as I say, because March is still pretty cold, I've just got to go by the weather and the best weekend to do it, because although there was a lot of snow up there today, it wasn't icy, and like I can, in my head, I'm not as bad with snow, because if I can feel it, it's not as slippy. If it's icy, that's it, like there's just no grip. I mean, obviously a lot of the stones that I was running on are really slippery because it's wet, but I managed to overcome that fear and managed to get through it. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, there's parts of me that were like, I really don't want to be here, or I wish there was someone else here with me, but you know, and there was a point where I was like, well, I'm not going to get to a panicky mode. I could just sit here for hours and get cold. I'm not at that point yet. Or I could just move around a little bit and try and find another way up, and that's what I did, and it didn't take too long to do it. It's just that fear at the back of your head that you're on your own, and you know, is anyone going to find you if you did hurt yourself, and just thinking about slipping and twisting my ankle. You know, it might not even be something terrible like knocking myself out. It could just be that I slip and twist my ankle and I can't walk on it anymore, and it would make getting down the mountain really hard. Something like that would be devastating for me, especially with my wanting to join the fire service imminently. So yeah, no, but I did it and I was sensible, and I'm back, and I'm really glad that I'm back. So on to the next red adventure.